Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video. Let's get into this tea. Child, if y'all ain't heard, Kodak Black violated his terms of release in his gun charge case, and now he's going back to jail because he failed a drug test. This is my thing about this situation. I do not understand these men. These rappers who escape poverty by rapping and getting music, making music, and having the opportunity to make something of themselves. Get into the rap game, have the community behind them, supporting them, putting money in their pocket, and they still choose to engage in this hood criminal behavior. You had the opportunity given to you. You were able to accumulate a vast amount of wealth in a fast amount of time, and you just throw it all away because you still want to engage in hood behavior. If it was me, I didn't grow up in the hood, but my mindset would be like this. I'm only 32 years old. My mindset would be like this. If I'm able to accumulate even $1 million, even if it wasn't $1 million, $600,000 at one time by like doing music or something like that, I will take that wealth and find ways in order to expand that beyond my initial investment. I'm going to go start flipping houses, which I do anyway currently. I'm going to start buying investments, which I do currently anyway. But I'm going to look for strategic ways in order to invest that money to move my financial situation forward beyond my initial investment. But what they're deciding to do is to still engage in criminal behavior. I don't care if they're currently doing that as well. But they're still choosing to engage simultaneously if they are investing their money in criminal behavior. Why are you doing that? Especially when you out on probation. You know they are looking at you. You know that they're waiting for you to mess up to throw your ass back in jail. But you still think it's a good idea to go out here and violate the terms of your release by doing drugs. Doing drugs when they specifically told you can't do that. And you know they sitting there waiting for you to mess up. You know they already probably mad because Trump released your dumb ass. So you decided to give them more ammunition to throw you back in jail. And now you're gonna get all these dumb people out here in the black community talking about release Kodak. No. He doesn't need to be released. They released him one time, and clearly he's not able to adhere to the terms and conditions of his release. So at this point, you're purposely choosing to engage in this criminal behavior. So that means you need to go to jail and serve your time. I don't get it. Y'all have so much opportunity at the tip of y'all fingers. It's a lot of people that don't get anywhere close to the type of opportunity that a lot of these rappers are giving. But they out here robbing people. They got drug charges, gun charges. It's just like, what? If I was him, if I'm not rapping, I would spend all of my time looking for properties to invest in, reading different stock charts and stuff to find out new opportunities to invest my money into the stock market or trade options or trade ETFs or whatever I need to do in order to expand my wealth. One thing I will say that I love, I'm not big on rap music at all. But one thing I like, and I can give credit where credit's due, I'll start off with 2 Chainz. I remember recently, or this is probably like a year ago, all the rappers and stuff be posting their chains and different things like that. You know what 2 Chainz posted on the internet? He posted about 40 different tax bills that he had sent to him from the tax office, I think in Georgia, that were due related to all of the homes and properties that he purchased. So instead of him sitting out here, I got this new chain, I got a diamond inserted in my forehead, and all this crazy stuff, he was like bragging on, look, these are all the properties that I own, and now my tax bill is due. Building his wealth. I'm like, that is how you stunt on people if you want to stunt. And that's how you push the culture forward. Since these kids and stuff, since y'all so concerned about the kids, They're watching y'all and seeing what you're doing. So if all these rappers were posting photos of new properties and houses and different things like that that they're purchasing and saying, encouraging the youth to get into real estate, or encouraging the youth to think about stocks, encouraging the youth to go back to college or whatever positive things, can you imagine what this community will look like? But instead of doing that, Kodak Black like a month ago or two, throwing money out in the ocean. That's what you doing. Flushing money down the toilet. Even Jay-Z, he talks about the different paintings and things that he buy. Not because he just loves art, but he understands paintings have value and they appreciate. He bought $1 million painting, and I think the painting is now worth $4 million. Pushing that knowledge out into the culture. Rick Ross showing all the different franchises he's purchased and different things like that. Rick Ross does brag a lot about his cars and stuff like that, but even in addition to that, he still pushes out to the public and pushes out to the culture. Hey, get into franchising, or get into real estate, get into this, get into that, and trying to expand out the culture and really show them that, hey, you don't have to be a rapper, you don't have to be an NBA player, you don't have to do hair, you don't have to do all these different things that they typically reserve black people to. Either we're going to own a hair salon, a barber shop, or we're going to, just the typical stuff that we do. We got to be a rapper, or be some type of athlete or something. Being engineers and being entrepreneurs and different things like that isn't really pushed within the black community. But these rappers I just named, those three, they typically, when they speak about things, they push that knowledge and a different way of thinking out into the culture. They may not be as aggressive with it, but when they do typically speak and they talk about those different things, they're pushing some type of value out to the culture. So I say all that to say this. Kodak Black had an opportunity to really put his energy towards something positive. But instead of doing that, you decide to go out and start doing drugs again. Now you got caught. Now you finna go back to jail. He's an idiot. And he deserves to be in jail. You did it, so you got to do the time. You got to be held accountable. What do you guys think about this situation? Do you feel like they've been too hard on Kodak Black? Do you feel like, he messed up, so he got to do the time, so it is what it is? What are your thoughts about this situation? Leave the comments down below. Please like, subscribe, and share the video, and I will catch you guys later in the next video. All right, bye.